Love, light, greetings, gratitude, blessings, blessings, beautiful soul family, my divinity to yours. Welcome if you are new, and welcome back if you're returning. I thank you for your love, light, and support, your appreciation, participation, your clicks and comments, and our uniting light to articulate, to perfect in our own simple and little way, humble way, spreading love and light across the planet for the betterment of humanity with our divinity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish all Geminis a happy birthday. If you've celebrated already, if you are today or in the coming days, beautiful birthday blessings and every beautiful abundance in your personal new year. Today is the 2nd of June 2024, 268. 2 and 6 is 8 already, plus the 8 is 16, and that reduces to a 7. The energy of magic and manifestation, the energy of the crown chakra, of enlightenment, illumination, and higher consciousness. And of course, the energy of the chariot, advancement, progression, the driving force, direction, and a great passion to move forward, onward and upward. I am doing a reading which is a follow-up to the Royal Diary reading that I did on the 30th of May 2024. The energy vibration of that day, when I sat down to work out today's, is a 7 as well. And I did say that I will bring you a reading either on the 1st or the 2nd of June. So I looked at the diary online, the Royal Diary, and my date range was the 1st of June to the 31st of July. And there is no results found for the King or the Queen, but there are 3 diary events dated the 5th and 6th of June, which are the D-Day events for Prince William. What I omitted telling you in the previous reading was that Princess Royal Anne has a full-on diary for 8 weeks. Right, and that date ranged was the 31st of the 5th to the 31st of July. So she is going full steam ahead with her events. So we do not see anything updated online for the King and the Queen. And of course, William just has 3 events over 2 days, which is D-Days 5th and 6th. I am doing a recap quickly if you have not watched. It is worth a watch. But the cards that came up in that reading was the 5 of Swords, the Sun, the Ace of Swords, the Fool, the 5 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and Judgment. So we had 2 5s, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. That gave us a 10, and of course we got the 10 of Swords on the table, and that duplicates into Judgment, which is 20. So 5, 5, 10 and 20 played out very well. A lot of swords on the table, and of course we had the Fool card, which was 0, showing us 0 diary events, and we had the Sun, which was to bring light into the situation that is happening. So today's reading is based on what Spirit wants to tell us, that's going on. So I don't really have a solid question except for let us embrace what is to come. So Divine Spirit, I welcome your energy, invoke your energy and presence to impress upon us your peace and protection, your guidance, and your love over me, the channel, and everyone listening. As we do a follow-up to the reading on the diary events, the Royal Diary event that we initially did on the 30th of May, I ask that you bring us the information that we need. Clearly, thank you. And so it is. I have 2 decks. I am using the first deck, which is the repeat deck of the first reading, just to see what comes through. And at the bottom straight away we have the 5 of Cups, which appeared in the previous reading. I have the Death card, the Knight of Swords, the Empress, and let's just do one more, which is the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups is everything going back to the past, you know, memories, information, going back to root. The Empress, which is clearly royalty energy. We have a balance here of the scale, so let's see what comes up. Knight of Swords, quick action, swift action. Let's see what's taking place. There's a death energy here, which could be a physical death or an incredible, profound ending of something. And of course, the card of depression, mourning, anxiety, and loss of everything that was happy and pleasurable. So I'm going to get all of that mixed in the deck so we do not have the whole chunk come out unless it is meant to. Just do one more. And at the bottom we have the Emperor. So tell us, Divine Spirit, what do we need to know? What is going on? Not sure what this one is. The Devil. The Devil and Temperance. These are 2 major cards from the deck. The Devil. It's a number 15. Perhaps something will play out on the 15th of June. There's some dark overlord here. There's some heavy darkness here that is holding the gates. The gates, right? Guarding the gates, guarding information, holding back something from coming out. So they are mixing, merging, and playing around with options still. And Temperance is 14. Temperance is 14 and the Devil is 15. So between the 14th and the 15th. 14 and 15. Please be vigilant, especially those that live in the United Kingdom, for announcements or information or something during these 2 dates, because something is playing up during this time. It may be an undercurrent for now, which will come to light later, but these two dates next to each other showing the devil is at hand in the dealing. So there is definitely something going on that is hidden, that we do not I picked up the deck to start the shuffle, and straight away this flipped over. This is the institution, the Hierophant, the system, the firm, right? There's some magic going on. There's some mixing and meddling and dabbling going on. That is another major card in the deck. So something very massive is going on. Ace of Pentacles. They're manifesting something very big. Reconnecting, rewebbing, relinking, interlinking, putting the web together, right? Power. This is power. And I feel this is happening beneath the surface. So we're being told there is a hand, many hands, and the mind, the brain, the mastermind of the dark overlords at play here. That's preventing something from happening that should be happening, but is taking place in the under, the hidden, beneath the surface. And therefore, there is a profound absence of energy at this time. I'm not saying they will not make an appearance. They will. And I tell you, they could, right? There are flowers that are showing from the rooting, from where, can you see someone's hand here holding the root, propping it up? So this is like the king, the queen, the king, the queen, right? Holding this energy. There is another hand at play that is preventing and holding and directing, mentoring, instructing, etc. So they could come out, if they're being told, go out there, make an appearance and quieten it down, and then of course disappear again for a couple of days. So that is a very likely possibility. But they will still need to return to that hand that is instructing, the mind that's instructing, the mastermind behind it, that is controlling the trump, the victory, the strings. That's what I get, the strings. And I don't know why, I am getting a very big feeling that this has something to do with tunnels. When I look at this, I am seeing underground tunnels. Underground tunnels. The underground world. And these tunnels are linked to other tunnels that are linked to other tunnels, not just in one city but many throughout the kingdom, throughout the country, and beyond. So, is there a hiding, a purposed hiding, intent hiding from something that is possibly going to be revealed? Is there a fear of a reveal of something? Because there is a great fear. There is definitely a great fear. Someone's guarding the gates. They are guarding themselves against some reveal. Someone very strong is controlling this narrative. And we do know that the royal family are just puppets in the game. They are dark overlords, as there is in every industry. Is there any other message? My chest is tightening. It's as if the life force out of somebody is being squeezed to the point where they do not have much of a say, may not be able to speak for themselves or out aloud because they are being choked to keep quiet, or to be quiet, or to be still. Ten of Wands, this is a great burden that they're carrying. Something is going to blow steam. There are fireworks that will go off, and that is the worry. You see? Ten of Wands, this is a very stressful and burdened time. They are stressed and heavily burdened by something. A lot of things, actually. But I think this has become larger than they ever assumed it would be or thought about it. They didn't think this far ahead. Three of Wands, expansion, Jupiter energy. This has grown too big and out of control. Far too big than it was anticipated. Seven of Pentacles. At the time of sowing these seeds, meaning putting this in motion, it was not expected that they would go through all of this. They thought it would be easy. Just plant the seeds, let it grow, bear the fruit and harvest. And let's get on with it, you know. But now they're sitting and looking back at it, at everything that went on. It is now out of control, beyond control, and a great burden. That's the Seven of today's energy. Right. Planting for a long time, but look at the fruit. There's hardly much that's grown out of that. Right. It's not even in full bloom. So what I'm saying is it's not the yield they expected. It's not the results they expected. Here we see a flower that's actually wilting. Right, this one, the petals are off. It's in bud stage again. So it's not giving the full harvest that was expected. All right. In this deck, Four of Swords, praying very hard for a different outcome. Four of Pentacles, holding on to everything, everything, afraid to let it go. Justice, afraid of justice. Magician, working the magic, trying to keep it together. The Wheel. Oh, and here's Judgment. There's Judgment. And under Judgment, I saw the Five of Cups. Let me show you. Well, that was there, but when I flipped it, I saw the Five of Cups. I'm sure, yes, there's it here. And there's the Tower. So the Five of Cups has played up, the Judgment card has shown itself, the Five of Swords has shown itself from the previous reading. Please tell us. Is there anything we can expect? What would you like to bring to our attention regarding this matter? We will do follow-up reads. I know it's fairly early in the month. Keep getting something. Let's see. Ten of Cups again. And the Four of Swords. The Lover's card. Seven of Cups. Confused, anxious, worried, unsure, unclear, emotionally deranging, emotionally King of Swords, creating emotional upheaval. Energy of today, 7. As of today, it is still working out options, choices, and trying to make things work out. Still contemplating very seriously and trying to make the best decisions. So not much has changed in a tangible sense. Still doing a lot at a distance, trying to forecast, project, determine, decipher. This is a repeat. Page of Cups. There will be something coming out. Maybe this is William coming out to quieten things for a few days. His image. I'm not saying the king and the queen will not appear on D-Day, right? We're working on the majority of the diary. We want to know why there is such a big gap and an absence, right? What else? Anything else? And that's the 2 we'll take. At the bottom is the Ace of Swords. 5 of Wands, conflict. So there is still a tug of war going on, right? For who's making decisions, what kind of decisions, which decision, the right decision, the best decision, right? There There's a war going on inside that we don't hear about. That is the World card. The world is not seeing that. Sorry, why did I say the World card? This is the Sun card. Here's the World card. Illumination to the world. We're not seeing it. Yes, because the World card was beneath that and I didn't even know. So intuitively I was looking at the World card. Definitely hiding, sitting quietly and holding on. Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. You see, going backward. Pain and suffering in silence and not knowing which direction or decision to take, any method to use, right? Everybody wants to offer every decision or every kind of option or solution or mentorship, but none can be heeded at the time because it's unrighteous. But the righteous one is not being given the attention. They're turning their back on it. So here we see a lot of confusion still, a lot of mental activity, lack of direction, a lot of undercurrent energy, and still no definite results. There's still a lot of darkness that is covering, controlling, and manipulating the situation. And at this point, there's very little that has changed. Very little that has changed. And the only change I see is the Page of Cups. So there will be an appearance or an announcement of some kind to want to bring a relief or quieten the emotional saga and damage that is out there. So what is that? Right? We will do a read again. Let us leave it here and not try to confuse the currency of energy, but clearly whatever is coming might not be received well, because the Five of Cups follows that Page of Cups. And here we see a very sad somebody, isolated, distant, depressed, not looking in the right direction, not seeing things in front of him, and sort of in the pit. And things seem to be going backward. We saw that with the 15 and the 14 in the Devil and Temperance, and now we have the 4 and the 5, and in the 15 and the 14 is the 4 and the 5. And we've got 2 7s, we've got 2 4s. All right, beautiful family, let us leave this here and of course remain diligent and vigilant and continue our work, and of course let us see what is coming through. I love you, I thank you, I bless you. Till next.